I'm at the New York Stock Exchange where there are 14 Israeli companies listed with a combined valuation of over $11 billion. And I'm joined by CEO of the Tel-Aviv Stock Exchange, Ester Levanon, who can tell us a little bit more about listings there. Esther, how is the IPO market in Israel right now?
Well, actually not that good. It started nicely at the beginning of the year and we had 8 IPOs and then the market really dried up.
So the IPO market has dried up in Israel, much as it has in the United States. And you've said before that Israel could be a good place for smaller companies to list, maybe before going on to a bigger exchange. Why is Tel Aviv a better place to list as opposed to other exchanges out there?
You can go public on the Tel-Aviv Stock Exchange, learn how to be a public company, enjoy the support of the public, have a presence in the leading indices. So that's good for everyone. That's also good for American companies that are, for instance, interested or are in the business of biomedical companies. And here they are getting lost. They are too small for the US market. They are traded, maybe it's good for them, but they also can do a list and come to trade in Tel Aviv and enjoy the luxury of being traded in another time zone. So they are not losing anything here, but they gain new kinds of investors in Israel or for Europe or even for the Far East.
So you're saying that the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange could be a good place to do a dual listing alongside another large stock exchange. We've actually seen a lot of collaboration amongst stock exchanges these days. We recently saw Deutsche Börse and New York Stock Exchange enter a merger agreement. How has that impacted the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange?
Well, actually, I believe that the merger is going to create such a big exchange that we will go on flying under the radar. We won't be affected because they are too big to be affecting us, and we still have a place for a home market for Israeli companies or a niche market for successful high-tech companies. So it might affect very heavily bigger exchanges than Israel.
Do you think it's possible that the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange could enter an agreement similar to the Deutsche Börse New York Stock Exchange? Could you merge with another stock exchange?
Well, we probably will consider getting into some kind of agreement, but right now we don't even think about merging because that way we will disappear.
That was Ester Levanon, CEO of the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. Thank you.